Windward Spirits, A New Ruler is a concept that comes from a role-playing game called Windward Spirits that I created way back in 1994 among my friends. The game essentially is a character-driven, scenario-based type game, similar to Dungeons and Dragons in its concept, but it's definitely got its differences as well. As the years went on, we just kept playing and playing and playing. Well into our 20s, we were grown men playing this game. You know, it started way back when we were in middle school, and then it just kind of progressed. And it got to a point where the characters sort of took on lives of their own. The world took on a life of its own. And I kept adding on to it and adding on to it, whether it be the drawings, the storylines. And it was pretty cool because as the years went on and we got older, certain generations of characters would kind of die out or retire, and then a brand new set of characters would kind of spawn in their place. And that's what I mean by it just kept adding on to it, and it just snowballed.
Growing up watching fantasy films and adventure films with such rich characters and costumes and weapons, it was always a lot of fun to watch, and being able to make something like that visually in our own style was daunting, but really fun and rewarding at the same time.
Yeah, it's definitely something I didn't think I'd have the opportunity to film at my age, like, at all. Seems like it was something that would be like far off, like something that I could do in the future when I'm have some other projects under my belt or something. But like being able to like actually sit down and calculate a budget for it and pull it off, and it's pretty cool.
Kind of a dream come true to see these characters come to life. Real flesh and blood characters, no longer just drawings or no longer just ideas, but you're actually seeing them on screen for the first time. It was pretty surreal.
It was very important to make each character have distinguished styles and dress, and that's where Sylvia came in handy, and she would draw stuff like for us while we were talking about it at our meetings and at Starbucks, and she would have inputs too. And like I think just that whole idea of I throw something at Alex throws something at Rafael, and then we kind of just bounce things off each other, just boom, boom, boom. It made everything so much simpler.
It was really nice to have somebody who knew their craft so well, because breaking into the scene or being kind of green around the ears, so to speak, you're not necessarily thinking about all of those different layers. So coming from somebody who had kind of written the script, I was more concerned with, you know, how they were going to talk and how they were going to speak and how they're going to interact with each other. So when, you know, the question goes, okay, what do they wear? Well, red or brown. But when Sylvia was there drawing these sketches, how about these kind of boots? Tall boots, short boots, long sleeve, short sleeve, you know, chainmail, no chainmail. And being able to just put it all on my face, it was great. It was something that I'd never experienced before.
Sylvia and I were in communication constantly throughout the entire process. We were texting each other sometimes at 12:30 at night, asking what would work, what wouldn't work. Do you like this? Do you like these boots? Do you not like these boots? And we were just always discussing the costumes. And she worked so hard and so fast that it was a dream come true to work with somebody like her. Something that we would very much like to do with this project is to keep it going, to make more films, more continuous films off of Windward Spirits, A New Ruler, to make this potentially into a full-blown series. So that is definitely a goal for myself, for the Windward Spirits team, and that's something that we'd like going forward very much.